Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 4 of 4.
Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Τα προγράμματά μας προσφέρονται σε πολλές γλώσσες. Παρακαλούμε δείτε suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Continue to eat animal people meat so that you can experience hunger, thirst, pain, anguish, and suffering in hell.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
The world is a circle without a beginning, and nobody know where it really ends. Everything depends on where you are in the circle without a beginning. Nobody know where the circle ends. La la la.
Hello, guys.
Hello, Master.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
we can, Master.
Because I don't dare to turn on the loudspeakers.
Oh.
You hear well or not?
Yes, Master. Very well.
Okay. I have to be among people, not like living with them, but nearby. And so I cannot be too loud. Okay. Hey, how are you guys? Is better today?
We are good,
Master. Thank you.
How are you, Master?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good to hear. That's good.
I just have solved some problems. It's been a long time, many months, and a lot of trouble and prolonging problems. I just finished one section, and what next? Many more sections, of course. You guys are sleeping a little bit better today. Yesterday, you had to help people move, and it was so late all night long, but we had no choice, okay?
Understand,
Yes,
Master.
I was also awake with you. You know that, right?
Yes,
Master.
Because I kept calling you until the end, until you ended.
Yes.
Meaning until the night ended. The night did end, eventually. And thank you for helping others, okay?
You're
Yes,
welcome,
Master.
What to do? We sometimes don't have any choice of what we do.
Understand, Master.
To help others is to often have no choice at all. I want you to tell me some good things, not always bad news, or I have to tell you. Is there anything good?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
If not, also good. That means I just say goodbye, and it's good for me. Yeah, I also want to sleep a little bit, but I didn't have a chance today. No, too much work. The follow up of the work you have delivered and you done, but it's not done for me.
Right.
You know, right?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
But I'm happy that you help, because that part I cannot do.
Right, Master.
That part you have to. I can't drive. I don't know where to drive, and I don't know how. So it's very, very good that you helped yesterday to drive people and things. God bless them, huh? Okay. Tell me, is there anything good? Or I just good night then, huh?
Some good things?
Yes, there are some stories as well, Master.
Tell, quick.
Regarding past lives, I was told a story about a bird and a worm. The bird met the worm in one of their past lives, and they became a human couple in this lifetime.
Is that a true story?
Yes, it's a true story. They are my parents.
Who is the worm?
I think it's my father.
Uh-huh.
And my mom is the bird.
One bird and one worm. Oh, the bird ate the worm and had to come back, right?
Yes.
Together?
Yes.
Oh, poor worm and poor bird ate the wrong worm. I could see that. Maybe your mother looks, chubby like a bird, yeah? Well-fed bird. And your father slender and tall like a worm. Maybe an earworm, huh? Yeah.
Yes.
But he's good looking for a worm, don't you think?
Yes.
He was, yeah. And very gentlemanly, very good. I think your mother was the more active one, huh? The more controlling one, huh? Yeah, and your father is always, okay dear, right?
Yes.
You win. Oh, how do you know that?
They told me this story.
Who told you? Your mom or your dad?
Yeah, my mom saw the past lives.
Oh.
And shared the story. And there are two questions.
Uh-huh.
How can we know our own past life? And how does the bond between people work life after life?
Oh, wow, it's complicated. Some people, when they practice a lot, they have a different kind of extra bonus. Many of the Buddha's disciples knew some of their past lives. Buddha knew many past lives, not just his, but his monks and his other disciples as well. Yeah, so that's why I read you many Buddhist stories, because the Buddha told about the past lives of this and that and other people. Yeah, remember?
Yes.
And the past life, I don't worry about the past life. What for do you remember the past life? You can't change anything. I will tell you about a past life, okay?
Yes, Master.
My own past life stuff.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yes.
One of the lives. I've been feeding the bird people. I told you, right?
Yes, Master.
They came to my house and they even wanted to come into the house. The cat person even from anywhere just came and then told me open the door, and not loud but inside. So I opened the door and he just wanted to go in. I said, no, I can't. I don't know how to deal with it right now. I'm very busy and it's not the place that I can have a zoo here. And fox people and all kinds of bird people came.
Wow.
And I fed them. Remember? I told you that.
Yes.
It's a mini zoo, okay? And but I don't let them in. I say you can stay in the garden or come and go. But you don't stay too long either, because other people might think I seduce you and make you stay here, and then they will be bothered or jealous and they will make trouble. So when you see fitting, you eat and then you leave, okay? All right, that's good.
Right.
Okay, this is very simple, but then the prominent ones are the seagull people. They always come and tell me these good things and, oh, be careful with that thing and stuff like that. The cat person also wants to tell, and the fox and the other birds, people, small birds, big birds, and even spider people. If the big cannot come in, the small come in. They can get through the gap of the windows or the gap under the door. They tell me every day a lot of stuff, but mostly similar things or the same thing, important things. So I say, okay, I heard it already. And even the dog people from the faraway neighbors also keep trying hard to tell me, trying so hard to let me know. The dog person's voice, even far away with all the windows closed, you still can hear him.
Wow.
The voice very high. Yeah.
Wow.
And so about these seagull person, there are different stories from all different animal people. But I should tell you one seagull person that I remember today.
Yes, please.
Yes, Master.
Thank you, Master.
The others maybe another day. Okay. One day I had some questions about some bothering kind of feeling or kind of attached feeling from somebody. I didn't really ask anybody. I was just, why all this trouble for me? Just leave me alone. And the king of the seagull people of that area came and told me and said, oh, it's not you, it's not that person, it's the word karma that projecting this way to you, to trouble you. I said, okay, I kind of guessed it already. It's always word karma. It's like a mantra they're telling me. And then I said, who are you? Anyway. Yeah, he said, I am, now I forgot his name. I can't believe that. Just one moment. Oh, Neil. His name is Neil. Yeah. So I said, spell it for me. He spelled it like Neo. I said, are you a new one, huh? Or have I not known your name before, huh? He said, no, you knew my name. I am that king of the seagulls in this area. I said, oh, but last time when you first came, you introduced yourself to me. Your name is N-U. You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
I said, yeah. He told me, it sounds the same. So I made it short and simple for you. He made it short and simple. So I said, yeah, I got it now. You know, N-E-O and N-U. It sounds the same, like new.
Yes, Master.
I even asked him, is it new or is it new? Is it new? And that second time when I asked, who are you? That tells me this and that. So he spelled his name actually is N-E-O. But it's really pronounced the same, right? Neo.
Yes, Master.
Neo, more or less, huh? Okay? So I said, okay. All right, so why are you so kind to me? He's so good. He said, because you're helping us, through some cold days, and we're very appreciative. I said, oh, it's my pleasure. I love to do that. Let me remember, okay, the front and the back, the beginning and the end. Let me remember the sequence of the conversation, huh? I know the whole thing. It's just, I want to tell you the way it was, yeah?
Understand?
Yes, Master.
And not like afterwards, that was at the beginning, and that one, I often do that, yeah. Forgive my old age, okay? Yeah. All right. So, what was it then? I said, okay. You are so kind to me. I thank you anyway. But is there anything else you want except what I gave, every day? That bread and mixed with some fruit. But do you have any kind of preference? Something else that I don't know about your kind of food? He said, that's okay like that. I said, do you like fruit? Any special fruit? He said, no, we don't. Because some days they don't come and the food is left over until the next day. I worry it's not fresh. So I asked him if it's still okay like that. I can't just crawl out onto the roof and pick out the one piece at a time from the bread, because I chop it into cubes, small cubes, like small finger size of cubes, yeah?
Yes,
Master.
I say, if you don't eat it fresh, I can't go out and pick it up, okay? Pick one by one like that. He said, no, it is still okay. We eat worse than that. I said, what? I remember some days before that, when they didn't come, I asked Neil, why didn't you guys come yesterday? What happened? Do you have some better food somewhere else? Or somebody fed you? They said, no. I said, then what did you eat? He said to me, trash. It was terrible for me. I felt like a pin just picked my skin. I said, I would not eat trash myself. Why do you have to eat trash? And the fox also sometimes reported to me the same thing. If he didn't come and eat the food I put outside, he said he ate trash. And I felt so terrible. I felt so sorry. Imagine if we had to eat trash.
Yes, Master.
So I asked him just kind of the same as I asked the fox person. Well, how do you get trash to eat? I felt so terrible. Felt so sorry, that they had to eat trash to survive. So I asked the fox person, how did you do it? Because mostly nowadays people cover the trash. How did you get in and eat? How did you open it? He says some trash cans are closed. Some trash cans are open. So we just eat whatever is open. And when we are full, we don't come to eat your food. I said, okay, I know that now. So I will still continue feeding you. And if you don't eat, then you can eat next time. Okay? Otherwise, I thought you don't like the food and you might not come again. And the Fox people, they like fruit. There were two of them. They like fruits, but not all kinds of fruit. They like pears, papaya, things like that.
Wow.
But like apple, they didn't really like it too much. The birds, people, if I chop them very fine, they're very fine. Then they eat them. Although after all the bread is gone, they had no choice. They eat them too. Say, good for you. Eat the fruit also, okay? And I always tell them to thank God. And they also thank me. I say, but I'm so sorry. I don't always have time to feed you guys all the time. I told you, the king. I said, I'm sorry, my life is crazy, you know. I don't have regular time, even for myself. So if I don't feed you enough or if I don't come on time when you're hungry, because you come sometimes in different separate groups, sometimes a lot come, but later on there's some late comers. Later I knew it, and I saved some for the late comers. Like they have guards, they stand in the four directions, not eating and guarding it.
Oh.
Oh. Wow.
Later I observed and I knew. Always, every day, that maybe take turns or not, I didn't ask about that. But whenever they saw me, when they knew I woke up already, they can sense it. And then they immediately call each other. And there is a high-pitched tone, something like that.
Oh.
I don't have talent for that. And then there's always one seabird person standing around and calling. And the other bird people are also calling, but in a different language, you know. I cannot copy all of them. Someone saying, wah, wah. The other one says, waggle, waggle, waggle. You know, all kind of things. And I know that. And then immediately, more or less, within minutes, or sometimes less, seconds, they all come, a big group, and then eat, quick, and go. I said, very good like that. You should not stay, because if the neighbors or other people see it, they might give me a hard time. Like in hotel last time.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand.
So they ate and they never lingered. Even the pigeon, people ate, quick, and then they flew away. Always good and clean. They pick everything, nothing left at all. If something small is left, the pigeons and smaller birds, people came later and cleaned it all up.
Wow.
And so I say, well, if I don't feed you well, maybe you still eat the fish. You like it anyway, because you go to normally eat fish, right? You like them better, no? I'm sorry, I can't feed you fish. And he said, no, your food is helping much.
Wow.
I repeat exactly what he said, not one word less or more, okay?
Yes,
Master.
Yes, Master.
If I need to explain, then I will, but normally I repeat the same as what he said, because it's very clear. They talk quickly and simply, but very accurately.
Yes.
The expression is accurate, more than mine.
Wow.
Sometimes I'm surprised that my dogs or other animals, the wild animal people, use such high English words that I hardly ever remember if I even know about that word.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was thinking in my mind, maybe he said this, like that, but then the word comes out of them completely different from what I thought. It's the same meaning, it's just better English, more accurate. I feel ashamed to tell you, I can't remember all the English in the dictionary.
Right.
Besides, when I write something to comment on your show, I always choose the shortest possible word. You know, with the same synonym.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Even if I know a better word, I choose a short one because I'm too lazy to write too many things. Too many things I have to take care of all day or so. Not just the Supreme Master television shows.
Understand, Master.
Yeah, many ideas. I have to consider many things. I have to plan in advance many other things. Because I have too many people working for me or with me, and also related businesses and all that. So I choose the shortest words possible, and whenever I can shorten them, I always shorten them. Luckily, you know everything. You guys, all of you, understand what I say. Yeah, I don't write the whole thing. I don't write sometimes even. I don't care about grammatical stuff because I know you understood. And then you would just do it anyway.
Yes, Master.
Just like I told you before, Instead of saying, where are you? I just say, where are you? But you understood, right?
Yes,
Master.
Well, why bother? Why say, where are you? When I can say, where you also understand.
Right.
Doesn't that save more time for us, no?
Yes, Master.
Just like I don't wash my dishes every day because it's too time consuming. I save electricity, I save water, I save soap. By washing every couple of days or 3 days, it depends on how much. I put them in the bucket, and when it's almost full, I just rinse, put water to soak them so all the hard things come out.
Yes, Master.
And when I empty that water, that is almost very clean. So I put some soap and put water in, and after a while, I just rinse it off because it's good by itself. I don't have to scrub one by one.
Yes,
Master.
It's very convenient. And whichever one still has leftovers on it, I just scrub it off then. The rest are so simple.
Yes, Master.
Just soak them and then rinse the dirty water out, all the debris goes out, and then put soap and water and then rinse one more time. Finito. Eh? I have to think of many ways to skip work, you know. Yeah.
Yes, very creative.
Sorry, where were we?
About the seagull.
Neil.
Oh, Neil, King Neil. So I say, yeah, I wonder who are you to me? Why do I love you guys so much? Whenever I see you, I feel so much love for you. I feel you beautiful and so pure and innocent and such wonderful beings. I really love you. And even if I don't see you, I know you're eating outside from my feeding. I love it so much. I really am very happy to feed you. Tell me if you remember who you are to me, yeah?
Oh.
And so he said to me, yeah, it was long ago, in another lifetime. First of all, of course I knew some already, but I just wanted to see whether or not the animals, people remember anything.
Oh. Yes, Master.
But I'm surprised, most of them, they remember better than all of us.
Wow.
So, small boy, if you want to remember your past life, come back as an animal person. Easy. You want that? Otherwise, like Jesus said, oh, what for you worry about the past or the future? Today is the way it is already. It's truly like that. I don't even want to remember anything, past life or future, because I am too busy. A lot of work already in the present life, present time.
Yes,
Master.
But I asked him anyway, do you remember what made you become a bird person, or which heaven you came from? He said, very low, astral heaven. So I say, why is that? And why did you become a bird? Why did you guys become birds? He say, oh, because we disturb peace. I say, hey, don't use such philosophical words. Tell me, what did you do? What bad things did you do? Disturb peace. So simple. I know that I did bad things. So I said, not just like that. So he told me, we were, bandits. We were robbers.
Wow.
He said, we did so many things, bad things, also for survival. Oh, I felt softened a little bit because I know how hard it is, the human life. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, Master, we can hear.
Good. Now and then cough or something because it's so quiet. I thought you'd gone to sleep.
No.
Say yes or something like that.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
I know you are attentive. I'm just worried because sometimes the phone's funny,
Understand.
I understand, Master.
On the road is different than the steady landline phone at home.
Right,
Understand.
Yes.
And then I said, okay, just tell me, what did you do to become a bird? Exactly that reason only. So he said, we were robbing people. We were robbers. And I said, oh, did you kill anyone? He said, no. We just robbed their money. That was one life. I said, wow, so now I'm feeding criminals, huh? But then how you are so lucky to even find good food for my hand? Because, I asked him before, if I don't feed him, would he prefer fish? Fish is better for you, right? He said, no. I said, you don't like fish? Fresh fish? I thought you guys, the birds, you would like fish. That's why you eat it.
Right.
And then he said, no. And he asked me, would you yourself like fresh fish? Then I said, no, of course not. But I'm a human, and I'm not made to eat fish. But I thought you are made to eat fish. He said, no, we have no choice. We have to eat fish, but they're stinking. It's not good. We just have to eat to survive. Oh, then I felt so bad. Oh my God. So I said, okay. I'm so sorry that you have to eat fish like that you don't like. So he said, don't worry, your food helped much. Again, I can't remember the sequence. Tell you what I remember.
Yes, Master.
Because I can't help it. Sometimes one thing leads to another, and I break the story and don't tell you straightforward the story. It's not like I'm reading a book or teleprompter or something here. You know, I never do. When I talk to you, I don't read anything.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Except when I read the stories, that's different. But I'm not reading any notes. I'm talking to you now, sitting in the dark.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Well, I don't need light. I talk with my mouth, not with my eyes. So my eyes need to rest. They burn sometimes, often, because of too much radiation from the monitor and computer stuff.
Yes.
I mean, we have this earthing stuff, but the eyes are most vulnerable.
Yes,
Master.
And I'm not getting any younger. Wow. Even talking to you on the mobile, next to the ear, I feel like electricity is pinching it. So I have to remember to put a little distance. I'm sorry, the story is not all that crispy. So I say, okay, at least you didn't kill anybody, and that is good. But how then did you not go to hell for all that? They say, oh, we didn't rob too much, and we were not beating people or anything. We did what we could quietly and not very brutally. And we also repented, and we had no job. We had to survive for the family and all that. So we had to rob, but we felt very bad. So heaven was kind of lenient to us. I said, oh, okay. So do you remember anything good that you did so that today you even met me and saw me and even get fed from my hand? I had to chop many loaves of bread for you and feed you. Do you remember how you got to this lucky point? So he said to me, we did give some donation for your cause. I said, oh, wow, that's pretty good. But it's not the same lifetime. It's a different lifetime. I said, oh, okay. So do you remember anything good that you did so that today you even met me and saw me and even get fed from my hand? I had to chop many loaves of bread for you and feed you. Do you remember how you got to this lucky point? So he said to me, we did give some donation for your cause. I said, oh, wow, that's pretty good. But it's not the same lifetime. It's a different lifetime. After the robbery, the next life, they vow to do better things.
Understand. Right.
Before they die, they repented and they vow never to harm people, to rob things from them or make them worry or sorrowful by losing property like that. So not the next life, but some other lifetime. After that, they became workers. They did labor work.
All right. Yes.
I said, oh, did you donate to me then? Do you remember? He said, yes, I remember. He said, we were working for some netizens. Wow, he used that word. I never use that word. I mean, maybe once in a while, but I thought, what did you say? How do you spell that? And he spelled it for me.
Wow.
I thought maybe I heard it wrong. I thought, is it organization or, something like that. So he said to me, he worked for some secret, he said secret netizens who belong to your faith. I said, oh, very nice. How did you do that? So he said, we repair your temple, your house, your temple. And your disciples at one time worried too much because they did not have enough financials to continue to repair So we donated.
Oh. Wow.
I said, oh, you were rich or something? So he said, no, we donated 4 months of salary so that they didn't have to pay us. And they used that money and with some other little donation to repair your house.
Oh.
I said, it's my house, private. He said, oh, it's all your house anyway, but it's like a temple, meaning like an ashram.
Yes,
understand, Master.
I said, okay, very good of you and good for you.
Yes.
So thereby this time you can have food from my hand, eh? Yeah. He said, but we are very grateful to have this luck, this opportunity to see you. And after he said all these things, I remember also, of course, before and after, and I felt a little bit sad, because originally I just said them with love, with no thinking of anything.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
After he reminded me and told me all this story, and I remembered, I felt sad. So it's not really my love, is it? Is it like I owe him something? I owe them something, so I have to give them. I felt a little kind of disappointed. I thought it's for my love. Never mind. Every time I fed them, I say, remember God. This is from God, okay? I am just doing God's will and God's grace. You have to always thank God. I am not sure they've said thanks, so I say, thank you, God, for this food that you allow me to give to them. And please bless them so they don't have to be bird people again and don't have to be eating fish that they don't like.
Yes.
I did not know that they don't like fish. I tell you truly.
Right.
I thought they are born that way and their food is fish.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not condemning them or anything.
We thought so too.
So I asked them afterwards, but if you eat a lot of fish people like that, wouldn't it even worsen your karma? So he told me, no, because these fish have lots of karma. Those were his words.
Oh.
Yeah, he talked with an English accent.
Wow.
Telepathically, of course, not like loud or written or anything.
Yeah.
But sometimes I have to guess what he wants to say if I don't understand or I don't know if it's correct or not. Like netizens, I have to ask him again. Because I forgot there are such words. I know the word, but sometimes I'm not sure if it's written that way or such words exist or not. So I asked him and he spelled it for me. I used it one time somewhere.
Wow.
I used that word, I remember, 1 time or 2 times. And long time ago, and very rarely. Normally we would say citizens.
Yes.
And so that was like that. So I felt a little sad. And I felt, my God, that was my disciple who accepted their donation, not that I asked for it. And they wanted to repair it, not that I wanted. And I still have to pay. They still have to come and I have to feed them. And before, I fed them just with pure love and joy. But after I heard that, I felt like, oh, man. So is this what I have to pay? It doesn't feel so noble anymore.
Oh.
Not as much as before. But I still love them very much. I still feel very happy to see them eating. It's just I am a little bit disappointed that the feeding is not pure. It's not just 100% unconditional love.
Yes.
Now it's like entangled with some karma from the past, even though it wasn't my karma.
Right.
So I was worried. I asked them about the fish, and they said no problem because the fish have lots of karma. So they eat the bad one. It's okay. All right. So now, what else? So I said, okay, so after this life, do you know the future as well? Do you know where you're going? You're going back to be a seagull or the animal person again? Or you will go to a lower heaven, or you will go to hell? Or what? So he said, no problem. I said, what no problem? You will go to heaven then? He said, yes, lots of merit left.
Oh.
Yeah. And I said, yeah, because of your donation, right? Okay, now you are going through your bad karma period. You pay the bad karma of the robbery, but after this you will go to heaven. I will try my best to intervene and to help you so that you will get liberation forever and don't have to go to a lower heaven and then reincarnate again.
Wow.
And I said, even if you go to the lower heaven, you do not enough good merit to go higher. I will try to help you there as well. So we were both happy. Now I'm happily paying my debts with a lot of love. Even the karma of many other lifetimes always comes and clings to you. You never can escape, even if you are master.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
If you never come back to the world again, of course, then it's all gone, all done, and the debt just stays there somewhere, like locked in a safe. But if you come back to that area where those things happen, then you will have to relive some of the karma again.
Yes.
Understand, Master.
But luckily, it wasn't me who asked. I don't know what else I would have to give them. Or if I have enough merit to even have food to give them.
Understand.
Yes, Master.
Every day, actually, I thank God, of course, God Almighty, and I thank all involved for my meal, and I thank all the saints and sages, the masters, everywhere, for their merit that I inherit a little bit, or that they are generously given to me, so that I can have that meal. And may all of them have everything they need. May their disciples be easy to convert, to teach, and to liberate. May all good beings have all they deserve according to God's grace, and may all bad beings turn into good beings, and may this world turn into a big and peaceful paradise, and an enlightened world, of course, the liberated world.
Yes.
Yes.
So now you see that. What's the point of remembering past life? Now I answer you already.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. I shouldn't have asked him anything. Then I'd just happy sitting them thinking, oh, I have so much love for them. Good person.
Yes.
And after I heard that, I said, wow, man. So I'm just paying my debt, even though I did not borrow it. Some of the residents in my group before, they went to some of the disciples, doctors, and the doctor did not take their money, did not accept payment, and they did not pay, despite the fact that I always told them wherever they go, they have to pay. Whatever debt they incurred, they have to pay.
Yes, Master.
And some of them did not pay because they thought, okay, disciples together, and the doctor did not want, not that they forced the doctor not to take the money. But it's not the case. We have money, we should pay.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Because they did not pay. So some of these debts I have to bear upon myself.
Oh, right.
Unknowingly even. I don't always check out why I have this problem or that sickness. But sometimes I check, then I know it comes from where. Mostly from disciples, and then the big chunk is from world karma. Always. All right. Yeah. I was born without karma. Even the astrologer knew that. And many of them raised my palm when I was younger.
Yes.
Before I was enlightened even, they told me, oh, you have no karma. And you have this and that sign of Bodhisattva. At that time, I did not understand much. I said, thank you. But I did not understand deeply what it really meant. I understood more later. When you become more enlightened, you understand things better.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, like your story of your mother and father. What's the fun of remembering that you were eaten by a bird person last life and now she came back again and also just bossing you around? Your mother told me that she is more tricky and he is very gentle, always giving in, always let her be the more prominent, more controlling in the house. Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Your mother, she told me herself. You can answer if you don't believe me.
No, I know that, Master.
So you know that. Oh, of course, then it's good. Of course, you are the son. How would you know? And you live with them for 20-some years, so you should have known. You should have seen it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, your father is very gentle and a very patient and enduring person.
Yes, Master.
And the mother is a little bit opposite. But never mind, she's a good practitioner, nevertheless. She knew also her shortcomings. But we humans have a lot of shortcomings, I have to say.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, me too. Like, I don't like to wash dishes. Yeah. I have to confess to you that. And then I even leave it for 3 days. I soak them and make it quick and lazy way like that. But it's okay.
Yes.
It's clean. And I'm still here.
Yes.
Healthy. All right. Not quite healthy because often a lot of karma comes in all the time. And so I always have to bear it. But not because of the food or the way I live my life. It's the word karma. They always told me that. Heaven told me that. My guardians also told me that. Good love told me that. Anybody tells me that. Word karma. I say, okay. I never should ask you again. I know that mantra. Always the same. So now you know, it's not too good to know too much about past karma.
Yes, Master.
So your mother ate your father, and then now she has to become his wife and take care of him and manage the 3 beautiful children for him and all that. It's some kind of repayment.
Yes, Master.
Oh, she ate only 1 worm. My God, there's a lot already to pay, no? Imagine they donate it for the temple. It's not even my private place or anything, and I still keep paying now. And this lifetime?
Yes, Master.
And some people remember in the past life they were a tiger, and then her husband was the one she ate.
Wow.
And then when she remembers the past life, she still remembers the taste. Yeah.
Wow.
Gosh.
What's the good of knowing the past life?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even the Buddha, Sakyamuni Buddha himself, when he remembered many past lives, it wasn't all that glorious or pleasant.
Yes.
Mostly, a lot of times it was suffering or very painful or even mistaken and all kind of things. Not all good.
Yes,
Master.
But it's okay, yes, because of some good things. We always overcome the bad karma and reach the good karma again and then continue to be better. So the period of the bad karma of these Tigor people, they are paying for now. But after this, they will pass to the good karma period, and because of that, the master can take hold of that and save them. They don't have to return anymore to experience more maybe leftover bad karma or create more bad karma because of survival.
Understand?
Yes, Master.
So after this, they even know they have lots of marriage left, he said. He's happy to tell me that. He knows he's going to be in a better position. Wow, I'm happy for them. The animal people remember everything, and many of them, I think all of them know the future as well.
Wow.
Yeah, many of my dog people know, and I don't ask them one by one, but sometimes coincidentally, we talk about something, and then they told me about future stuff, but what's the use? We just live day by day and do our best every minute that we can. And then we create a better future.
Yes, Master.
It's better that we liberate from this world and the 3 worlds altogether. At least go to the 4th level.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Because after the 3rd level, the 4th level is liberation already, forever.
Yes, Master.
Even it's not the highest possible heaven, but still you are liberated. Within the 3 worlds is a recycle kind of system.
Yes.
You will never get out. Even if you are the Brahman, meaning Brahma, the king of all the 3 worlds, you still cannot be liberated. All the more divine gods, they will be recycled again and again.
Understand, Master.
In the beginning, I was trying to fit the Tigor people when they came knocking at the door and all that. Because I remember when they came knocking at the door, I thought they were hungry, so I gave the food. I did not think too much. And then after that day, I kept buying a lot of bread and gave them however much I can until the hotel, the hotel scolded me. And after a while, a few days, I remember, I have to continue to feed them, no matter how difficult and risky. Because I remember the story that I told you about one of the fairies in the 33 heavens. She was the wife of the king of one of the 33 heavens.
Yes, Master.
She had no more good marriage left. She had to return to the physical world as a flamingo person, remember?
Yes, Master.
And then she complained that that this thinking fish, she's supposed to eat it because there's no other choice.
All right, yes.
It's true also nowadays where you find berries. Everywhere there's not much jungle, trees and fruits and berries left anymore. All the humans keep destroying everything everywhere, not even just for them to make a safe place to stay or to eat. No, just to feed the animals, to grow food for the animals. People, it wastes a lot of energy, a lot of food just for some kilograms of the dead animal flesh.
Yes, Master.
It's a lot. It's a very, very losing business, losing big time business.
Yes, that's true.
It's not good at all, not good at all. A lot of water, a lot of food, instead of feeding humans and keeping the water clean for humans and everything else we need, just waste it with the animals, people, and kill them so quickly, again and again. The world cannot continue to supply it.
Yes, that's true.
We have only one planet and only so many materials containing it.
Yes, Master.
Not to talk about karma or bad consequences or hellfire or nothing yet. The world cannot continue to eat the way we do, to supply us the way we eat.
Yes.
We just don't eat, we waste, we destroy, we truly, we are very unintelligently managing the resources of the planet. And we have only one planet. And so many people already. And we keep killing it and destroying it in different ways. It's not correct. It's not right.
Yeah.
And if people became hungry or starving because of flooding here and drought there, we are the only ones to be blamed.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Not God, not Mother Nature, not anything.
Yes,
Master.
Okay, I hope I did answer your question, even though it's a bit long-winded, but are you happy with it?
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
Okay, you told me a true story. I also told you a true story. We are even, huh? I don't owe you anything, okay? Don't come back and spoil people and make me fit you. That's why we always have to do everything with unconditional love. And then we have to be pure enough to even give that, whatever we want to give unconditionally. Because if we are not pure enough, we also cause trouble for the receiver as well.
Yes, Master.
All right. Anything else you want to tell me?
Yes. Former President Donald Trump announces he will run to become U.S. President again in 2024. He announced in the night, November 14, that he will seek the Republican presidential nomination.
In order to make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States. Together, we will be taking on the most corrupt forces and entrenched interests imaginable. Our country is in a horrible state. We're in grave trouble. This is not a task for a politician or a conventional candidate. This is a task for a great movement that embodies the courage, confidence, and the spirit of the American people.
Yeah, I'm sure they will approve. No one else is better than him, I think, in my humble opinion.
Yes.
It's good. It's a very good news that the former President Trump, even though so much hardship, so much harassment is heaped on him, he still tries hard to want to work for his country and for the world as a president. Because in that position, you can do a lot more than just being one normal citizen. So it's very good news. Very good news.
Yes.
I wish he will win. I wish he will become president again. Hurrah, President. Hurrah.
Hurrah. We hope so.
I really wish he will succeed because it will bring America into a better position and situation, and the world also into a better place, into a better position.
Yes, Master.
I approve. Anyway. And I hope you do too.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
And we pray. We quietly pray and support him better than making too much fuss. Everyone else, if they approve, and they support him, they should do it more openly. We don't have much facilities or ability to support him the way they should. But Americans, there are many tens of millions of people like him. They should be supporting him openly in any way they can.
Yes, Master. We agree.
We support him quietly within our heart and quietly pray and wish for him to be the president again.
Yes,
Master. It couldn't be worse. Even if he won't make it better, he can't make it worse than what it is now for America and for the world as well.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Oh my God. After he's not there anymore, you see it, huh?
Yeah.
Inflation is sky high, rocketing prices of everything, and war and famine everywhere.
Yes, Master.
And more disasters and everything else as well.
Etc.
I don't think he can make it worse. And the chance is he will make it better.
Yeah.
Yes.
I told you before that if Biden became president, America will lose the trust of the international community. Remember?
Yes, Master.
And has it come true then?
Yes.
Has it become a true thing?
Yes. It is.
Yeah. Putin didn't want to talk to him anymore. President Xi Jinping didn't want to bother with him. And Chairman Kim Jong-un is threatening America even everywhere. And Russia even threatened America as well before.
Yes.
Etc., etc.
Etc.
All right, so now you know. We wish him the best of luck.
Yes,
Master.
We wish America the best of luck to have President Trump as their leader again. That's all I can say. Anything else, my love?
Yes, Master. Some historical space exploration news. The Artemis rocket was recently launched by NASA with a sustainable program to have humans living on the moon within the next 10 years. So it's just some interesting news. A mannequin has been sent as the first test flight of the capsule Orion, and that launched on Wednesday and is due to come back to Earth on 11th of December.
It was just before 2 a.m. on a cloudless Florida night.
And liftoff of Artemis 1. We rise together, back to the moon and beyond.
The most powerful rocket in NASA history came screaming to life, rattling buildings and windows, headed for a 26-day uncrewed orbit around the moon and charting a path to one day go long and deep. On board, test dummies that will register the G-forces and radiation exposure, with astronauts set to board the next flight around the moon in 2024, then landing in 25. Next year, NASA plans to name the astronauts for America's first return to the moon in 50 years, as Artemis picks up where Apollo left off.
Just some different topic news.
You like to go live on the moon?
I don't think so.
I don't know why they are hoping so high, because I don't see any trees or any interesting things on it. Well, we have to bring everything, I guess,
Yeah.
like immigration.
Yes.
if we still have anything to bring.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
In the near future, if we still have anything to bring at all, to be sustainable on the moon. There's one man who so-called owns the moon. He claimed he owns the moon because nobody else did, with the loopholes somewhere. And then he sells pieces and pieces of the moon are expensive. If you want to buy, you can find it and buy it. In case you will have to go live there. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's not that the scientists want people to go live on the moon, but the state of our Earth, of our world, is really degraded. And that's why they worry.
Yes,
yes,
Master.
And Elon Musk also wants to take people to Mars even. So we have 2 planets to look forward to reach our home. Hopefully. I think you are still young. Maybe you still go there, but I don't think I will see that day within 10 years. I don't know if many people would like to go or not. I hope we have enough water. If we dig deep in the moon or something, and then begin to plant trees and fruit trees, vegetables and all that, well, probably okay. Why not? Can try. But the best is to repair this planet. We have everything already here.
Yes, Master.
Exactly.
If we just stop destroying it, we have a beautiful place we can call home all the time.
Yes, Master.
That's hopeful news. We don't know it yet, so we can't say it's good news.
Right.
But it's just a promise. You don't even know if it will come true.
That's true. Yes, Master.
Just like Elon Musk wants to put people on Mars, and I hope we can live there. Maybe we have to dig caves deep in the ground to avoid so much heat, wind, and sand, like the Sahara Desert or something. I went to one of the Arabian countries. It's really a harsh environment as far as I am concerned. Just sand and sand everywhere.
Yeah.
There are some very small area with some trees. The rest are just empty and sandy. Sand everywhere.
Yeah.
You don't see anything like the way you see in America, Taiwan, or Hong Kong even.
Right.
Hong Kong has a lot of high-rise buildings, but at least you still see trees around.
Yes, Master.
Some mountains, some valleys are still green and occupied, untouched. But in such an Arabian country, nothing. And people live on it. They have streets and they have shops, both sides of the streets, and they're living, they're selling.
Yeah.
Everybody walks around or drives around like that. They get used to it. Otherwise, they would have tried to immigrate to every other country with a less greenery environment.
Yes,
Master.
No, they just stay there. All of the Arabian country people, they stay where they are.
Yes, that's true.
In Dubai, for example, it's one of those places that has no trees. Some very little somewhere. Very little in some residential rich area. They have some. But not all the rich areas have trees. It's very small trees, and that's not a lot like the way we see normally in Europe or anywhere else outside of the Arabian countries. It's all sand.
Yes,
Master.
But people live happily. And for example, in Dubai, even in such an area, God blesses them differently. Like the government is very clean, not corrupt, and they give all their own citizens everything they need. So they don't work.
Right.
That's what I heard.
Wow.
That's what I was informed by a taxi driver. They told me all the workers in here are from foreign lands. Because the Dubai citizens are given everything they need from their own government. Isn't that a wonderful thing?
Yes, it is.
Instead of what we heard elsewhere, where many other countries' governments are corrupt, taking money from the people, forcing them to pay more than they can, and let people starve and go hungry or lacking every or many essential items to survive.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
So it's a very good area.
Yes.
Well, if every country in the world has such systems, then we can also be contented to live with whoever the president will be. Then he won't have to be Trump or anybody. Anyone is okay.
Yes,
Master.
If the governments are so good and taking care of their citizens, like in Dubai, then okay. President Trump can retire and go golfing whenever he likes, stay in Mar-a-Lago. Yeah. Watching television, movies, eating popcorn while watching Supreme Master television between Master and disciples. Flying news or whatever. Yeah. I really wish for our world to have such clean, uncorrupted governments that really take care of their own citizens. So they have no worry, no care, and no crime.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Not to be robbers like those seagull people in their past lives.
Yes, Master.
People only go robbing and stealing because they don't have what they need to survive.
Right. True.
Well, in some different cases, maybe. But I'm telling you, these small thieves or small robbers don't make as big sin and they don't commit as big crime as some of the government officials.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yes, indeed.
Isn't that true?
Yes.
Yes.
Master.
When they are corrupted, they steal hundreds of millions or billions. But these robbers just steal enough to live.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
And in the Bible, Jesus said that a man who steals for bread is not guilty.
Yes.
I say the same. What would you do if you have a family, hungry kids, and you're out of a job and you have no other means to survive with your family?
Yes,
Yes, Master.
Some people are forced into stealing or robbing because they don't have another choice. I feel really sorry for this world. It's not a good place at all. It's not everybody's fault if they committed a crime like robbing or stealing.
Yes, Master.
It's just not a nice thing to do and should not be encouraged. But nevertheless, it's not the biggest crime in society compared to some of the governments or other people who do big deal robberies because they have power, because they know how or they're connected with powerful people in the government.
Right.
Sometimes from the top even. You know that, right?
Yes,
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 Master.
Master.
According to the news, yeah. And it's truly like that. It's a sad, sad, sad world that we live in. I don't know when it will change. Only God's grace will make it better. We try our best only to inform people, to pray for the world, to do what we can to make some lives better for some people who need just our small contribution.
Thank you so very much.
To make this world a better place. But I want a total change, that everybody has enough of everything.
Yes, Master.
Just like maybe the Dubai citizens like that. Not only do they take care of their own citizens, the Dubai government also gives jobs to foreigners. You see, they all went there to work and send money home to their family in other poorer countries.
Yes,
Yes, Master.
So it's a very good thing. Very good thing. If the government is good, then it's not just good for their own citizens, but good for the world in some way.
Yes,
Yes, Master.
And many rich people have a house, an apartment there. I heard that Michael Jackson, for example, was there or something. Many other rich and famous people were in Dubai. And because they were there, they give more jobs also to foreigners who go there and work for them. And the government of Dubai gives you residency if you want it. No questions asked. Of course, if you're criminal and maybe they know about it, then they will refuse. That I don't know. But what I know is you can get residency there. Maybe not citizenship, but like permanent residency.
Yes, Master.
And that's a very good thing.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
I don't know if somebody doesn't like it in some way, but in this world it's like that. Not everybody likes everything there.
Yes.
Yeah? There's always something that some people want to complain about.
Yeah.
Okay, my dear. Anything else?
Yes, Master. UK new Prime Minister Sunak made his first visit to Kyiv on Saturday, that was yesterday, and pledged to continue the firm support for Ukraine.
Hey, good of him. Yeah, good for Ukraine.
And he also announced that Britain would provide a new £50 million of assistance to Ukraine.
This year alone, we have provided £2.3 billion of military support, and we will do the same again next year.
That's good of him. Yes, good of him. Ukraine needs all the possible help. Because they've been enduring an unjustified war.
Yes, Master. Yes,
That
Master.
people suffer a lot, and because they had to leave or to run away or die or suffer, be injured in the war, they can't even do much farming, not as much as before. And so their economy is down, spending all on the war and can't even produce. Many farmers join the army because they also don't like to be invaded by Russia for no reason like that.
Yes.
But the war doesn't just kill people. It kills also the economy, farming and other survival products in that country and for their own citizens, as well as affecting the whole world. If they don't produce enough like cereals or oil, then the world will have a shortage as well.
Yes.
That contributes more to the hunger of the world right now.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
That's why I don't like war at all. The war in Vietnam was also horrible. You know, all this Agent Orange, just destroyed so many fields because they didn't want, the so-called Viet Cong at that time to hide anywhere or to take the harvest and sustain themselves in order to continue the guerrilla war.
Yes.
One of the things we did was we unloaded barrels of what they said was insecticide to kill the mosquitoes here, and so that people wouldn't get malaria. But it turned out to be Agent Orange, a dioxin.
Agent Orange and other herbicides were the most destructive weapons in the Vietnam War. Over 80 million liters of dioxinous herbicides were sprayed on South Vietnam in 1961 to 1971. Today, more than 3 million Vietnamese suffer from toxin-induced disabilities and diseases.
So they used Agent Orange to destroy many, many farms. And also harmed the people as well who were nearby.
Yes, Master.
They're injured in horrible ways.
The father died of bowel cancer nearly 20 years ago. The mother, a member of the Paco ethnic minority, has had a hysterectomy due to cancer. The dioxin in Agent Orange damaged Kayvon Bok, 24, during his mother's pregnancy. Mentally healthy, he is imprisoned in his dioxin-ravaged body. Kayvon Bok needs constant care. His mother is his sole supporter. Many families in Aloy have all their children born after the war crippled by the poisons. There isn't a single family that has not experienced the devastation of wartime toxins.
I remember the photos that shocked the whole world. That one little girl who suffered from the Nepal bombs. She was all naked and running on the street and screaming from pain.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
And maybe because of that, the war came to an end sooner. Because people don't like this kind of suffering.
Yes,
Master.
At that time, we didn't have a lot of information readily available like now. But even just one image of that girl shook the whole world and changed the history of Vietnam as well. So the war came quicker to end as well. It's one of the reasons because nobody could bear that image. Imagine similar to that, or worse than that everywhere in the war and now in Ukraine as well. It's just during the war, people have no chance to photograph or videotape and send it out, not as much as it should have been.
Yes, Master.
But even with much less information, we saw so horrible scenes and images of the war in Ukraine already.
Yes,
Master.
That's why I hate war, I do everything I can to support peace and to make clear our intention that we don't like war, we don't support war, we don't want any war. It's not necessary to have any war at all.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
For what reason, huh? If every country just takes care of their own citizens and do what they can to produce essential things for the world to enjoy. That would be enough. Why do they have to go and invade another country for any lame and evil excuses? No excuse is a good excuse to just create war out of nothing like that, like in Ukraine.
Yes,
Master.
Okay, very good that Prime Minister Rishi Sunak continues the way that Boris Johnson was doing before.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Anything else, my love?
Yes, Master. Russia and Ukraine have agreed to extend a grain export deal for another 120 days. World leaders praised the breakthrough for helping avoid global food shortages at a crucial time.
It's good. At least some better news in that worst scenario of war.
Yes, Master.
Because food should not be used as a strangulating weapon. I told you before, right?
Yes,
Master. Yes, Master.
It's good because the war puts a lot of pressure on the Kremlin, so they had to agree to that. It's good. It's good also that it's getting better anyway. Somehow we pray more. Ukraine will get a better footing, a better situation.
Yes.
You reign, not Ukraine. I forgot. You reign. You reign yourself.
Yes, Master.
You people reign yourself. You people have your own sovereignty. That is the way it justifies. It's the way heaven wants. To be integrated within the whole world community is a very good idea. Good idea that we are together and we are united and we live in peace together, but not by wanting to unite with some country and go bombing and destroying all the cities and killing whatever people possible and taking their products and stealing their children and their people and torturing and killing and injuring them like that. It's not the way to unify anything. It's no justification.
Yes,
exactly,
Master.
Anything else?
Los habitantes de Tampico, Tamaulipas, al norte de México, tienen muy arraigada la creencia de que son cuidados y también visitados por alienígenas.
Los tampiqueños que afirman que los extraterrestres los han protegido durante décadas del embate de los huracanes.
Por ejemplo, el 16 de agosto de 2021 se desvió la trayectoria del fenómeno Grace, el cual iba a impactarlo como tormenta tropical, pero se desvió y evolucionó a huracán, afectando así al estado vecino de Veracruz. Cabe recordar también que el último huracán que tocó tierra en Tampico fue Inés en el año de 1966. Después de todos los ciclones terminan cambiando de dirección.
Por eso, justo en esos años surgió la leyenda con la creencia de que existe una base ovni a 1.3 kilómetros de las escolleras de Playa Miramar.
Aquí en el Golfo de México han visto luces extrañas por debajo del mar e incluso también sobrevolando nuestros cielos aquí en la zona sur de Tamaulipas.
Yes, just some different news. There are two coastal cities in Mexico, namely Madero and Tampico, whose residents believe that otherworldly beings live underwater there and help to protect them from harmful weather events. For example, recently a tropical storm changed course and avoided that region, which residents say was due to the help of these beings diverting destructive weather formations. So keeping tropical storms away from that area in the past 50 years.
Yeah. Wherever the heavens can find some good excuses, like some virtuous people living there in numbers, wherever they can find excuses, they always help humans to avoid disaster or make life better for them. Even if not the whole population in that area is virtuous or good, just some number of people there. You remember, there's a saying that if there are only 10 virtuous people living in one community, then that community will be spared from heaven's punishment.
Wow.
Something like that.
Yes, Master.
Remember that? I told you guys before.
Yes, Master.
So it is good. And some people can see that heavens are helping, for example, helping Ukraine, because many miracles happen, like why the Russian shells didn't go to the target, but just run anywhere else.
Yes, Master. Yes.
Often, not just one time, two times.
Yes. Right.
And the Ukrainian soldiers were mostly outnumbered, but they continue and they're winning.
Yes.
Okay. Of course, it's a lot of suffering already. I wish they didn't have to even win. Just leave them alone to live in peace and produce food for the world.
Yes, Master.
They're doing their good job. They're not doing anything bad. So nobody should go to their country and mess up there.
That's true.
Right.
Yes,
So
Master.
let them reign themselves. So Ukraine is the good name for that country. I asked heaven if it's okay if we're allowed to call them Ukraine. They say, of course, yes. But it's not my country. We cannot change it officially. We just call them that name as a good wish. Well wishes to them.
Yes.
Understand, Master.
Yeah, it's no harm. Just like people, like movie stars, they have their art names, or the artist people have their own art names.
Yes,
Right,
They
Master.
don't always use their real names. And I have my art name also, Ching Hai. It's not my birth name. It's okay too. No harm. It's good. It's just destined that way.
Yes, Master.
So when you see all these AP, ancient predictions about our planet, everything falls into place. Why I have that name, for example, eh?
Yes, Master.
And why I did that, or do this, or say this, say that. It's destined to be like that, to be my name. I didn't ask for it. Everything's just arranged. I'm just walking one step after another. Everything is just arranged like that. Anything else, dear?
No,
Master.
Good then. We had enough for today. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Master.
Thank you,
Master.
Master.
God bless,
God bless, Master.
And I love you too. Yeah. And I appreciate your help for this world through doing Supreme Master television work all the time. All of you. Not just the few of you, but all the people everywhere in the world who are working to help with Supreme Master television. Your merit will be immense, even though you don't think about that or you don't request that. Many of your generations will also benefit. Because this work is to help the whole world, you see, not just one group somewhere, or your family, or your friends, or your favorite pet people, or anything. This is to help the whole world, regardless of creed, race, wealth, and fame, regardless of anything. We're just helping anyone who lets us, and anyone we can.
Yes, Master.
So your merit is immense. And your work is really, really very, very impressive. It's huge. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
May God protect you so we can continue to further our work.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
God protect Master also, always.
Ciao for now. Ciao.
Bye.
Mm.
Bye, Master.
Bye, Master.
Bye, Master.
Have a rest tonight. not like working all night. Well, luckily, we don't always have to work all night like that.
Yes, Master.
Otherwise, I don't know if the body can bear it in the long run. So good that we continue to have a little time for rest.
Yes, Master.
All right, my love. Sugar pie, apple pie, handsome guys, tough guys. Good night then.
Good night.
Good night, Master.
May heaven be with you.
Thank you for your time. Thank you,
Thank you,
Master.
Master.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, love. Ciao.
Bye.
Good night, Master.
Soaring high above our skies, soaring high through heaven's high. Oh, my king, my heart's aflame. Oh, my king, as fresh as rain.
What many people don't realize is that animal protein is not the only source of protein out there. Nuts, seeds, grains, hemp, beans, legumes, and even greens all contain significant amounts of protein. Vegetable proteins also don't contain any saturated fat or cholesterol and are much more easily digested than animal proteins. Cara Lang, vegan.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.